Good evening, everyone. This is Prayag. So I think we should start now. Am I audible? Please respond in the chat box. Okay, great. So before taking much time, let's start. This session is about AutoCAD, and initially I will introduce you AutoCAD, what all you can do with this software AutoCAD, and then if you wish, we can have a full lecture series on this in upcoming times. So the course content is I will just show you a little bit, just heading, I mean the name, whatever you can do with this software AutoCAD. So I'm not going to tell you the detail. For now, I'm just telling you what all you can do so that once you are aware, then however you can search about that, or we can have a next session on this. So computer-aided design, this CAD is a software for 2D and 3D designing. Basically, nowadays there are a lot of softwares available in the market for 3D design. So nowadays, it is preferred for 2D only. Although you can draw 3D images, but we prefer for 2D. And there is other software for 3D. We will switch on that later. So commands are basically whenever you are using AutoCAD, you can either go to the tools and select particular command, draw anything, or directly there is a command line, and you can directly type something, some command, you can look for it, and then just use it. Like if you want to draw a line, then just type L, and the line command will be executed. And the other way is you can go to the tool menu and then use that tool line drawer. So units, obviously any drawing needs units. Viewing, I mean whatever view you want, like top view, front view, bottom view. If you have drawn a 3D image, even a 2D image, it depends upon realistic, unrealistic, like these kind of stuff you can see from different angles. Geometry, you can draw different any kind of geometry. Precision, up to which extent you need precision, so you can set that. Layer, I will tell you later about this. Properties, this is also associated with layer, I will tell you later. These are some commands once you are used to with this software, then yes, someone have asked me about this presentation, so I will share you these slides after the session. Is it okay? Just respond me in chat box. Okay, so these are some commands. Obviously once you are like you have to draw some big image, then you will not prefer to go by toolbox and selecting one after one commands. So you will just type whatever command you want to use, because there are a lot of commands and you cannot search that. So it's better to just type them, and type that command will pop up, and then you can use that. Like explode, extend, fillet, mirror, these words describe themselves whatever they can do. Like rotate means you want to rotate some object, and fillet, you have to, I mean, smoothen some corner edges, so then fillet command. Mirror, like there is some drawing which is having symmetricity about some portion, so one portion you will draw, and about that portion you can mirror that image, so it will be completed. these title block and toolbar. That toolbar I just explained you, like from that toolbar you search for your specific commands. And title block, this is the title of your design drafting. Actually, design and drafting, there is a few basic difference between that. When you say engineering design, it means it must have some technical data, like what is the dimension, what is the uh, type of line, it is hidden or it is front line. These kind of data which has and you are showing, then it is engineering drawing. Otherwise, just you can draw anything like a picture. A draftsman can draw a picture, but that is not an engineering drawing. Whenever you draw with some technical specifications and data, then it becomes engineering drawing. Okay. Key sequences. Always look at the command line. Whenever you are executing any command, like unfortunately you have clicked on some uh, toolbar and that is mistakenly you have taken some wrong command, then it will be pop up on the command line. So you should have a look every time on that command line, which is located at the bottom of the page. You can change that location, obviously. And type, like a command will be pop up just if you type 1 to 2 letter 3 letter, but it is preferable to type full so that it will be specific and no other related commands will be popping up. So the user interface will, whenever you will open your AutoCAD software, it will look like somewhat like this. These are the toolbars what I was talking about, like line, arc, circle, ellipse, polyline, rectangle, whatever you can. And object snap is nothing but whenever you have drawn something and you want to point out some specific points, like whatever the midpoint end points, if you want to select that thing, then you should turn on your object snap. This is just a mode. Whenever it is turned on, those points, specific points, will be pop up. So, and these are the type of uh, things which can be shown when your snap is on, and if it is not on, you cannot highlight these points. So sometimes we prefer to select a specific point, then we used to turn it on, like it will be automatically going to that point. But sometimes we want very near to that point but not exactly that point, and whenever it is turned on, it will directly go to that, because in the whenever your cursor goes in the vicinity of that, it selects that point. So at those time you should turn it off, like you want to draw in that vicinity but not exactly that point. So at that time you should turn that off. So for your response, guys, for now I'm putting you all on mute mode. If you have some queries, then you can just ask. If you have any query, just ask me. Now you can unmute yourself. Yes, Snap, as I said you, whenever you want to pick a point, exactly that point, then you should use Snap on. And if you are working in very close vicinity of that point, but you don't want to work on exactly that point, then you should turn it off. Narendra, is it okay for you? Any other query? You all can unmute yourself. So whoever wants to ask, just unmute and ask me. Okay, let's just again continue with this. Earlier I show you the this point and this image where you just saw. You can sorry. Yeah, these points I showed you. These kind of points you can select. With these kind of points will be popping up whenever your object snap is turned on, and that is the shortcut key is F3. Grid lines, sometime we want to turn it on, turn it off. Just I will be coming to the exact software, then I will show you. And meanwhile, you can text me in the chat box, or you can just note down your doubts. And whenever we will be coming to the live mod examples, then you can ask me. Yeah, we can set up our drawing units initially. Even in between, we can change, but it is always preferable to do it before starting of the drawing. So these are lines, these are commands like just I said you. For line, you just need to type L. For circle, you need to type C. This kind of stuff. And if you want to come out of any command, then just press escape button. And if you want to repeat any of the commands, then just press space bar. It will be repeated. The latest command will be repeated, again executed. So these kind of stuff, just have a look. I will show you the live examples. There are two kind of coordinate systems. One is user coordinate system. Second one is world coordinate system, which is standard form. And in the previous slide, it was yeah. There are various mode of inputs through which you can draw your line. So these kind of different kind of methods, I will tell you once I come to the exact relative coordinate, absolute coordinate, polar coordinate system, circle command. I will just cover these things, and then I will be back to this exact live software. You just see what all you can do. You can do mirror offset. I mean, at some distance. Again, you want to repeat some drawing, then you can do offset. Extend command. There is some line and you want to extend up to some point, then you can. Sorry, there was some technical issue. My internet connection was got disconnected. Okay. Okay. So just have a look what all can you do. Move command, rotate command, or even trim, rotate, chamfer at we use at corners and edges. Fillet command, explode, like you have drawn a rectangle and these all four lines are connected, but at some point you want it to be disconnected, then just type explode. These lines will be counted individually, it will not be a closed line. Break at some point, it will create a gap. Text command, like sometime we want to represent something, we want to write nearby or representations to make it clear whatever the drawing you have made or any parts name, these kind of things, then we need text command. Dynamic text also, it is fixed with that specific line. I mean, whenever you move that, it will be associated with that. Hatch command, like you have to fill some material, then for representation we use hatching. Also we can edit that hatch. Layers are nothing but, you can say, a drawing mode. Whenever we switch to another layer, then in within a layer we can specify that, like dimensioning style, line style, viewing style, color. So suppose you are drawing 2 3 different parts, then you should try to put each parts in different layer, so that whenever you will need, you can put one off and another on. Whichever parts you want, you can put it off and you can put it on, I mean visible or invisible. So this, and also appearance, for appearance we can use this kind of things. That's why we use uh, to create different layers for different kind of things. Like we have to put some hidden line, dash line, continuous line. Even for that things we used to change our layers, so that like all center lines will be red, all hidden lines will be black, these kind of things. Then we used to have layers. Just turn the layer on, turn the layer off, but initially we need to create that layer. See, this is an example. You can have a better understanding. See, with different line there is different kind of things we can set. Color, even the line type we can change for different, and from here we can turn it on off. Within the layer we can do a lot of things, as I explained you. Color, you can change the look or background color or your image color, drawing color. Blocks are nothing but like suppose you have to use some standard things and very frequently, then you use to draw that thing and save within that AutoCAD software. So and whenever you want to use that, just extract that and use it. You will not you won't need to draw it every time. Just save it and use it every time. So that those things are called blocks. Few blocks already comes with this software, like nut bolts, because they are having standard size. So those standard size come with the software, and if there is some differences, you can uh, create your block. From measure command you can measure the distance between 2 points. Like you have a doubt that someone sends you drawing and that drawing is having some different dimension, but it is written something different, because few people used to do that. Just by editing they change the dimension, although indeed it is some like 3 centimeter, but it is written 4 centimeter. So to avoid that kind of confusion, you can directly measure that. Very, I mean, area, volume, weight, if you are giving dimensions and density like things, then you can calculate all the properties. These things are comes under styling. We'll tell you if you will have a detailed session, then in that session we will be telling you dimension style, in which format you want to put your dimension, horizontal, vertical, or aligned with the lines. So these all can be changed. Exporting, importing, plotting commands. Okay, let's come back to AutoCAD. Now, any doubt, you can unmute yourself and then ask. Is everything clear? Should I switch to AutoCAD software? Okay, great. Okay, let's start with the live session. Here, if let's when you will open the AutoCAD, it will not look like this. There will be a home page coming, and then go this file option and then select new drawing. Open it. There will be a blank page. Okay. Whenever I'm not there is any issue, if you have some problem, then just ask me. You are all allowed to unmute yourself now. Regarding installation, I can give you some handout or videos. Okay, just very shortly. Just go to the Autodesk website. Okay, I will show you once how you can download it. Okay, do you all need to know how to download, or I should not tell you? Just I should proceed with this software. Please respond in the chat box. Okay, great. So this first window will be looking like this. Yeah, whenever you will open your software, the main interface will be something like this, and then just go to here and then click on the new page. Then there will be a new drawing sheet in front of you. Okay, now from this page you can start your drawing. These are the grids. Earlier I showed you in the slide. You can turn it on, turn it off, these grids. So F7 is the shortcut key. From F7 you can turn it on or turn it off. Okay. Even here in the bottom there are direct toolbox. From here also you can turn it off or turn it on. Okay. The second thing is ortho mode. In orthogonal mode you can only draw. Let's start. In orthogonal mode you can only draw either horizontal or vertical lines. See, for now I can draw anywhere. When I want to draw a free line, anywhere I can draw it. But when my ortho is on, see, I am pressing F8, shortcut key F8. F8 is the shortcut, and this is the logo. This is the representative toolbar. Okay, either press F8 or even you can type it ortho and then turn it on or turn it off. When ortho is on, see again I'm drawing the line, but it will either go to vertical or horizontal, not in between. See, even I'm placing my mouse, but it is not accepting that. It is either accepting horizontal or accepting vertical, not between these. Okay. Again, when ortho mode is turned off, see here, it is turned off. Then I can draw anywhere. See, anywhere I can draw, horizontal, vertical, whatever. Okay. Now there are different type of modes of input. You want to put some point like polar coordinate system or relative absolute, these kind of. So like when I want to draw a line, suppose I have either I can place with the mouse, and or if I want I can directly give a coordinate. So suppose I have selected this line. Okay, for this time let's type the command L. See, this is listing all the commands starting with L. The first one is line. So better to be specific means just type full. or just select from here. Then I have entered in the line command. So line specify first point. I can put directly the coordinate system, or I can directly point out with the mouse. So whenever you draw a huge file, a huge big drawing, then with some point you have to directly click on that point. Then obviously you will not prefer to enter the coordinate, you will directly click on that point. But if we are a free drawing, then you can just select anywhere on the screen. I have clicked here. I can also, I could have entered the coordinate, but for now I have just click on that and see it is asking the next point. But again I can put click directly, or I can put enter the coordinates. So once I showed you the direct clicking on freely clicking on the screen, and this time I'm giving you some points. Like suppose my line is having length 10 centimeter. Sorry, this time I haven't set the unit. So just set 10 unit 10, and it is horizontal suppose. So it is at the rate angle 0 degree. Sorry. There's a mistake. Suppose freely I selected one point, and then the length is 10, and then this less than symbol, and then angle 0 because it is horizontal. So I have entered this 10 and 0. See, this line is drawn. Now again I can draw some another line from here. Okay, again this time a new command, a relative coordinate. Suppose I want 10 centimeter from here itself, not from origin. So means relative. Whatever the previous point, from that point itself, I want to draw 10 units. So then I need to put at the rate. At the rate we used to put when we need a relative coordinate system. So at the rate 10. Suppose this time I want 90 degree. So angle 90. Angle is nothing but the less than sign. See, this time from here itself it is 10 units at 90 degree, and I want to come out of this command. So just I can press the escape button. Okay, again if I press the space bar to come out, we press escape, and to repeat the command we press space bar. See, when I press space bar, again I come back into the line command. See, in the command line also you can verify. So these two you have learned. Okay, then how to enter the coordinate. So it is saying specify line's first point. So I can say, like, just for your reference, 0, 0. See, it has taken the first point of line at 0, 0. Okay, again I am giving the next coordinate like 10, 10. So it is taken here. Okay, you can see this 10, 10. Again suppose I am saying 10, 0, means in the x direction 10 units and in the y 0. And mind it, these all are absolute coordinate system because I'm not putting at the rate. So it will be going to 10 and 0. See, this is 10 and 0. Again now I am entering the polar coordinates. So 10 at the angle 90. Okay, there are two type of selection. One is from right to left. When you are selecting from right to left, so whatever objects are touching that selection area, those all will be selected. But when you are selecting from left to right in this mode, then whatever drawing is completely in this box, that will only be selected. So this is the difference. If you are selecting from right to left, if it touches any segment, that will be selected. See, and when you are selecting from right to left, left to right, then it will select only if it is completely inside the box. Even if it is outside a little bit, then it will not select. See, it is not selecting, but if I'm doing like this, then it is selecting. Let's start with some drawing models. So start with this. These are different viewports, like from top view, side view, and this one is the 3D model. Okay. So this 3D model, we can have these dimensions. This vertical thing is, this is the top view. So this side is 2 and the length is 3, and this is this face view is this one. So the height is 2 and this length is 3. So let's draw two lines with 2 and 3 units. So I will go to the line command and then start with any point, and then I will draw this 3 at angle 0. Only the line. See, this is the 3-unit long line with 3-unit length, and then this height we can switch to this image. So this image we are drawing, and this 2, this height is 2, this is 3, and this one is 1. So I'm drawing that. This one is 3, and then this one is 1 at the rate 1, comma, angle 90 degree. This is snap on, that's why it is taking already this is taking that line, point. If snap is off, then it will not select that point. So I will select this point and relative coordinate system, length is 1, angle is 90 degree. Okay, I will terminate this command here. Okay, again there is a command, there is a line with length 2 units. So I will just select this point, again relative coordinate system at the rate 2, angle 90 degree. See, and this length again we will switch to this, and this length is 2. From top view this is coming. So sorry, this length is 1.5. So at the rate 1.5, angle 0. Okay, and match this point. Okay. And the center of circle is at 1.5 centimeter from this side, and from bottom it is 1 unit. So there are a lot of ways you can go through that. The simplest is I can just draw a line vertical and a horizontal line from here in ortho mode. So effect ortho is on, and then draw a horizontal line. Again repeat the command, and from here draw the vertical line, and then we can find out the center. Draw the circle. This is snap. See, let's repeat. When I'm putting the snap mode off, see, I'm pressing F3. See here, object snap is off. Now, whenever I'm in the command, it is not accepting, it is not popping up that point. But when I'm pressing F3, again this, see here, O snap is on, and now it is accepting that point. So I have selected that center point, and diameter is, so refer to that image. Diameter is 1. Radius is 0.5, so diameter is 1. See. And now we can delete those lines. So this 2D image is ready. Now we can extrude it, then it will be converted into 3D. Just type here extrude. No. Before that, we see our lines are independent. These are not connected. So we need to close it then only, because we can extrude a closed entity, not open entity. So for this, we can edit polyline. To edit polyline, the command is PE, polyline edit. See this P edit, then select any line, and then enter. Turn into one, yes, Y, and then what you want to do. So we want to join it, and then select all the lines you want to join into one. Selected. So all are selected, and then just press enter, either from mouse or just directly press the enter button. Okay. See, these are now showing as one entity. I'm putting mouse here, but it is selecting all. Means these are one entity. Now it is closed. Now we can extrude it. So for extrusion, just type EXT. See, extrude command is popping up. Select it. So sorry, EXT extrude, and then it will say you to select the object whichever you want to extrude. So I'm selecting this entity and this entity. So this area will be extruded. After the selection of objects, I will just press enter, and then height of the extrusion. So again go to this image and see what is the height. So this is from top view, we can have this dimension, I mean depth. So this is 2 again. So I should put here 2. So it has been extruded, but to see it, you have to rotate it because it is in the front mode, I mean front view. So only this view you can see. From here, you can orbit, I mean rotate it, and you can have a wireframe model of this 3D drawing. If you want to change the viewing style, then just press here. See, for now it is wireframe. Wireframe means they are just, it is representing the edges with a wire line. So click here, and then have a realistic view. In realistic view, you will see like this. Okay, there is not a hole. So extrude. and then extrude this one. Again, you can subtract this extrusion from this main extrusion so that you can have a look like a hole in this. For now, we have added, we have not subtracted. So subtract this extrusion from this one. So select solid to subtract from. So we have to select first the bigger one from which you want to subtract. So from this we want to subtract. Now select the region which needs to be subtracted. So this one is to be subtracted. Now you can have a look. It has been subtracted. The view you can change the viewing style from here. You can have shaded look. You can have conceptual look. Different kind of view you can have. Okay. Now, if you have any doubt, you can just ask me. And of course, we're not having a detailed session. I'm just introducing the AutoCAD to you. If you all are interested, we can have the full lecture series on this. If you have no doubt, I can tell you a few more commands.
So I have one doubt.
Mm-hmm.
So if we, this is the model which is complete in itself, means it's a solid model which we have drawn. So
Yes.
if we want to make this like layer wise, so is there a separate thing or that is something advanced we have to learn? Like if we see that people print it by 3D printing or so they need
Yes.
to specify different layers to make this type of structure. So is there a separate way to make that type of structures or this is the way?
So when you are saying the layers of 3D printing, that is different things, and
Yes.
layer in AutoCAD is different thing. If you
Okay.
are talking
People
a,
use this program for that also to make 3D structures in realistic printing scenarios.
yes, of course, this is a 3D model, and you can get it
Yes,
printed.
yes.
For that, you have to, I mean, export in some different format. So from here, you can export it. Uh, Let me see. And for 3D, as far as I know, .stl format you use. Yeah, see, this is the .stl format.
Stereolithography. Yeah.
Yes. So from here, you can export your drawing into .stl format and just go to the 3D printer and just hand it over. They will give you the printed version. Even in this,
All right.
there is some different kind of selection, like high density, low density, a lot of things. So those aspects
Hmm.
are different aspects from 3D. And if you are talking about in terms of a layer, even then you have to draw in different mode, because if you have drawn us in a single layer mode, then it will not be putting different kind of stuff in various layer. I mean, all this thickness will get printed in a unique fashion. I mean, not, it will not change like you want to change the density or pattern after some distance, so it will not get done. For that, you have to put two layers with that on the same point. Then it can be done. And in AutoCAD, the layer is like having different entity in different modes like color, line thickness. Suppose I have to put a rod shaft here, then obviously I will try to put that different color, different material, these kind of things. So I will try to draw that shaft in different layer style. This is basically layer in AutoCAD. Okay.
Okay, thank you. Yes.
Yes, .stl format is for 3D printing. Yes, someone has asked about the views. So from here, just go to the view. See, there is direct here. From here also, you can select top view, front view, bottom view, whatever you want. You can have different views. So these things, and again, you can go here in the view, and then select this unsaved view, and then go to the top, bottom, whichever view you want to have look. Then click on that, and you can look that view. Okay. And there is a command viewport, like you want to print some at some and give it to some students or whatever, then we use on the same sheet at specific locations the front view, top view. So these kind that is different thing. Any more query? Yes, control Z for undo and control Y for redo, this is the same. And there is one more command, oops, like something you have deleted. So and the deleted thing you cannot undo that. So just for one mistake it allows oops command, double OPS. If you type that command, then one deleted entity will be again appearing on the screen. That cannot be covered with control Z. So that oops command you can use in emergency case. And one more thing, like you have drawn different things and it is not coming under the screen and it has gone here and there. So to have a look, to be sure that any of the drawing is not outside of your screen, so just type Z, enter, and then E, enter. So it will put your screen zoom to fit, and all entities will be coming on your screen. Then you will be sure that beyond this area there is no entity you have drawn. For that we use Z, enter, again E, enter. Suppose I switch it somewhere here. See, I'm pushing it out of my screen. Then in the command line, I'm entering Z, enter, and then E, enter. See, it will pull it up on the screen. Any more query? Let me try whether viewport is working or not. So for now, I can't, but if you have doubt, then I can send you the commands and a short video how you can get printed of different views on a single sheet. And one more request to you all that this is better for 2D, and the next session is on Inventor, and that Inventor software is very user friendly for 3D. So I will request you all to have a look of that software. If you want, I can just show you an example, an image, and you can try yourself. And if there is any doubt, you can just ask. Okay. I think this one is simple. Can you see this? You can try this model. And if you all want a detailed session on this, so all commands you can have a look and you can learn, then please, I will be sharing a feedback form. So please fill in that. You need a full lecture series of this AutoCAD, because obviously it is not a session of 1 hour. Uh, Several lectures should be held on this, then it will be completed. So meanwhile, you can draw this drawing, a very basic drawing, and if you feel any problem, then you can ask me. Or if you say, then I will just proceed to show you about mirror, chamfer, fillet, offset, these commands. I can show you. Will you try, or I should proceed with the new commands? Okay. So on the same drawing, I'm showing you. Suppose fillet, I want to smooth this corner. So type fillet, select this corner, this edge. See, this edge is selected. I can select more edges. Suppose this one also. Let's select enter fillet radius. Whatever the curvature side at this edge, you can enter. So suppose I'm entering 2, not 2, 1, because this dimension is itself this height is itself 2, so it means 1 is very large for this fillet, 0.2. Let me change the view, then you can have a better look. See, these 3 edges has been fillet. Okay, this is fillet command. Now let's try chamfer command. CHAM, then select this chamfer command. So this is I will be selecting for chamfer. I have selected chamfer. Select first line, this one. It has been selected this surface. I should select chamfer. Surfaces. Okay. Specify other surface chamfer distance. 0.2. Select down edge. There is some error. Chamfer command. Selecting. Okay. Specify base. So from this side, suppose from this I want 0.2 mm chamfer, and other side also 0.2 mm at this edge. Now the chamfer is 0.2 mm from both sides. It means at this rectangular edge 0.2 mm has been cut from both the sides. I can change, I mean this can be different, 0.3, 0.2, 0.5, 0.1, whatever different size you can select, or same size, whatever you can. This is chamfer. For a better look, let's switch to this redundant mode. See, this is chamfer. Okay, and again, like move command, just select object, enter, then specify a base point. You can have uh, coordinates, or you can just click on a point. So I have clicked here. So this is the base point. Now I can enter the displacement. I can manually drag it. See, this is move command. Mirror is also there. So this object at a mirror line. Okay, I haven't drawn the mirror line, so just I can draw now. First, so I have drawn a mirror line. So about that, it will be doing mirror, and then it is asking Do you want to erase the source object? No, of course. If there is a mirror image, exactly same. It has been mirrored. Okay. Again, there is a very popular command offset. Like you have drawn a line here, and you want to offset means at some distance you want to redraw it. So just type offset, offset. Okay, offset distance. At how much distance you want to redraw it? Suppose 2 mm. Then select object, which object you want to offset. See, I have just selected this object, and at whichever side I will put my cursor, at that side at 2 mm it will redraw it. So whenever my cursor is this side, so this line is going that side. If my cursor is this side of this baseline, then this offset will be this side, and then click again. Okay, if I want to repeat it, again I will click on this line, and this side again I can click on this line. I will keep on clicking, and at the same distance it will be putting. And I want to come out of this command, then just press escape button. Okay, so just have draw this image at with your pen, and then you can try at your own after the session. Just draw at your notebook. Then I'll be switching to the next software. This is Autodesk Inventor, which is ideal for 3D. Any doubt?
Am I audible?
Yeah, you are audible.
Like if we want to rotate an object at 360 or at any angle, like this 3D object, how can we do that?
Type here rotate.
Yes. So for rotation of this object,
Use the rotate command and then select the object. You can have you can watch on the screen. I have selected the object, and then I can select any point. I mean, there must be a point or reference point about which you want to rotate it. Okay, so suppose this point I have selected. See this corner. I am taking it as reference, and it is asking about rotation angle. See, rotation angle I can give it. So suppose I am putting 180 degree. So first you can have a look of the previous image. I'm starting again. So this one is the base drawing. Now I'm rotating it. Please remember this model. Rotate, because this will be changed. Select the object, enter, select the edge, and then angle 180 degree. See, initially this edge was this side, and it has been rotated 180 degrees. It is just reversed. Are you getting me or not?
yes, definitely. Thanks.
So for now, I'm closing AutoCAD and switching to Inventor. And if there is any doubt, you can email me, and then on feedback form also you can request for the full session. Okay. Okay, guys. So I'm switching now. Yes, someone is asking about the blocks, but about blocks. I will tell you later because for now I'm switching. It's already 6:10, so I'm switching to Inventor. So, guys, this is Inventor user interface. This is the main home screen. When you will open the software, it will look like this. So, these are my previous drawings. Now let's start with the new drawing. So go to the file, select new, standard So yeah, I forgot to tell you. In AutoCAD, the drawings used to save in .dwg, .dwt format, but in the Inventor, the standard format is .ipt. Okay, so I have selected standard IPT. Standard means here Different dimension styles are there. I mean units are there. So for now I'm taking unit and then .ipt. If I have to do some assembly, then I will select .assemble, .iam, see here assembly. Some drawing sheet like AutoCAD, then I will select this one. So I'm generating a part, 3D part. As I told you earlier, it is ideal for 3D to create. Now it will give you a drawing page. Okay guys, so this is home page for Inventor. Start with sketch. Just select here sketch, start 2D sketch. I just left click on this and then you will get 3 planes. Whatever plane you wish you can select. So suppose I am taking XY plane. So I will be drawing 2D sketch on this XY plane. So this plane is ready to be sketched now. Again from here I can select any of the entities, like I want to draw a line, just draw a line. Okay, I want to draw a circle, just select circle, draw it. Okay, I want to draw a circle, just draw it. It's very fast as well. And dimensioning, just click on here, select here, it will show you the dimension. If you want to change it, just write here, like I want the dimension 10 it will be of 10 Here also comes fit to zoom. Where is it? There is some fit to zoom. There is the command fit to zoom. It is somewhere now. Again, okay. So again, click on the dimension. It will show you the length of this line. But will tell you there is a trick actually. The line length is 35. See, this is the length of this line, but it is not along this line. For this, I need to select it in a different fashion. So that is select this point and click on the line itself. See, now it is along the line. This is the actual length of this line. Okay, suppose this length also I have put 35 and along the length also I am putting 35. So it makes it horizontal. Then only this is possible. Otherwise it will over constrain and it will not accept that. Similarly, for this rectangle I can select this dimension. I can put it 20 suppose. Select this dimension, I can put it 50. So just let us delete these things and work with this rectangle. And now if your sketch is finished, just click here. Now you can do 3D operations. Like you want to extrude it, just click here. It has already selected that because there is a single closed entity. That's why it is already selected, and it has selected that closed area, and it is asking you that extrusion height. So like whatever height you wish, you can give it here. Suppose 10 mm is okay for me, so just try 10 mm. And extrusion direction also you can change this way or back side or both sides. So it will divide 10 mm equally into two parts. If you want both sides different value, then you can change. See, this one side is red and blue means there is a different size. So if you want the back side, suppose 15. See, back side increased. If you want to put front size at 0, no, so then you have to go on this second command. Suppose you want 2 mm. See, this one reduced. Okay, but now we will be having only one dimension, only one direction. Suppose 5 units. Click here. It has been extended by 5 units. Again, if you want to draw something on this face, just click here. Go at this face. This face is selected now. Suppose here I want to draw a pillar. Draw here. You can always change your dimensions. This is the advantage here, and it's very fast. I mean, direct access. Suppose put the dimensions. Oh, one more thing. You can project this uh, face as well, so it will be have as a drawing, and you don't need to recreate it. So project geometry with geometry. So this geometry because at this face we are drawing, so it is projected now. Okay, I want to put this circle of the same size with this surface, so I will put the constraints. So let's make it tangent, this one, and this one also. Okay, and put it here as well. See, this is constrained now. It is fixed because a circle can have maximum 3 tangents. I mean maximum 3 points, and no entity you can change. These are some geometrical things, constraints. Again, we can do the same thing here as well. Okay, let's reduce it, and then we can change it. Okay, finish sketch. You can show this dimension as well. Okay, or like even if you want to make it visible, just click here. It will be visible. Our first sketch will be visible. But why to keep it visual? Just make it invisible. Now this you want to extrude, just click here, click here. Okay. Give whatever height you wish. Suppose 15 mm I want. 15 mm. This is extrusion height. I can give. Again, at whatever phase I wish I can walk. There. Alright. Again, let's come back to fillet. So just click on fillet, select the edges, and select the fillet radius. For 1 mm, see it is fillet. For a better look, you can put it 2 mm. See, this one also you can change. Okay, see, it has been fillet. Okay, let's do some example. So this one is the example. So just go to this. This is the side view. From side view, what you can see is this one is 11, then 14, then 17. So I start with the initial one. Start 2D sketch. See, although I have selected the same center, so obviously it is on the these three circles are concentric. But if you have any doubt, then just click on this constraint. There are a lot of constraints. You can select anyone. So I'm making these circles concentric. So this concentric constraint, I'll go into that and then select these circles. See, already I had selected that. That's why it is showing that it is over constraint. The two curves selected already share the same center, means already I have drawn it in such a manner that the center point is same. So it is just for checking. Okay, so it is already concentric. Okay, and dimension, again you go back to your image and the dimension is 11, 14, 17 is the radius. So as per this 11, 14, 17. 17 means 34, and this one radius was 14, so we can put 28 in diameter, and this is 11 means 22. Okay, what else? After this, there is a main huge cover. I mean, you can say this collar. In engineering terms, mechanically we use it call it collar. So this is having 22.2 mm radius, 22.2, 45. So again, draw a circle here. Take it 45. Okay, and this extrusion, the bigger one is 3 mm and then 5.5. First, okay, finish the sketch. We can edit as well. I will just tell you how to edit. Please put yourself on mute. Extrude this one by 3 mm. This is extruded, but all other sketches are not visible. So go to the sketch here and then make it visible. Okay. Now the inner one is 6.5. 6.5. Add it. There are three options. Where do you want to add it or subtract it, or only common points? So the three modes you can put whatever you want. So I have joined it, means whatever the previous 3D model, it will be joined with that union. Okay. Now the initial first height of the first layer is again 3.5. See, this is the side view of this. So side view will be telling you the height, and this is 3.5 mm. So again extrude, select this inner area, union mode 3.5. Sorry. This is 5.55. Oh, sorry. It is given the relative height. So, and my drawing, my our sketches is at the bottom. So we should add it, add the previous dimensions. So this one will be 5.5 plus 3, 8.5, and this will be 5.5, 3, 8.5, and 3, 12. I can add it here, edit feature, put it 12. Oh, this is 12. Similarly, this one needs to be changed and make it 5, 3, 8.5. Okay, so this basic collar we have made. Now, things, there is a circle of 2.5 and 2.6 at this outer edge. This is 26 and 52. Okay. Let's edit the first sketch. There is a circle of the same center and 26 radius means 52 diameter. Okay, and draw a circle on this. Two point one six. Two point five and 6. So 2.5 means 5. And this is 12. Let's make an array. These two, and then this 4, 3 and 3. So we have set out 4 holes for fasteners like this, and then we need to put it a fillet. So the radius of this fillet is 7. So the first extrusion, edit this feature, and then select Let's go to the profile, then select this one, this one, this one, all these 4 new areas, and this as well. And then click OK. Now we can do fillet here. Just go here, click here, here, then rotate it, click here, click here, select this point, this one. So all the edges we have selected, and now put the radius as per the drawing. Radius is 7. So fillet radius we will put it 7. Click on OK. So, sorry. Okay. Make it visible. Extrude command. This one. Sorry. All these 4 inner circle, and then click on OK. So it will create a hole, and then we can again put it, hide it. Now it is hidden. See, this one is exactly what is given here. If now anyone has any doubt, then please ask me. Please ask me if you have any doubt. Should I proceed, or you will ask any doubt? You can put yourself unmute. I have allowed everyone to make yourself unmute. Okay, so let's proceed. Now let's draw this one. This one is much easier than the previous one. So there is a circle of diameter. Phi represents diameter and r means radius. So having 16 diameter and the central distance is 15. Okay, before that, let me introduce you a few more commands in the same drawing. Okay, let's start with some new drawing. Circle, line, rectangle, whatever. We can select different kind. See, in which fashion you want to put your input, whatever the data you have, as per that data you can draw arc, tangent or center point, whatever the mode you have, 3 points. So in this fashion you can draw. Okay, now there is a command extend. Extend means extend an entity up to the next close entity, I mean closer to that, and it will keep on extending. So suppose click on extend. See, it is taking up to this circle. Again I have clicked, so it reached there. Again if I extend it, then it will go there. Again it will keep on extending. See, so if the purpose is that, suppose there is some, I have drawn suppose a rectangle here and a line here, but unfortunately it is not touching this line. There is some mistake and it is not touching this line. In that case, very easily we can extend and it will be touching there. So sometime to make us damn sure, we used to use this command extend, and it will reach up to there, and even we can increase beyond that and then use trim command. So there is a new trim command. Just click there. It's very easy. Unlike AutoCAD, you have to first select all the entities, whichever entity you want to trim, and then enter, and then click on the various parts. But here, directly come to the trim command and keep on clicking, and that will get trimmed. See, trimming like this. Wherever there is an intersection, you can just around that place your cursor. It will give you the trim effect. Next, let's come to the copy command. So just copy any object and then base point here and then paste. So anywhere I can paste it. Okay, just or by keypad as well, you can press Control C and then Control V. Wherever you can put your cursor and then Control V. Okay. And next command rotate. So suppose I want to rotate this. Selected and then center point. Suppose this is the center point. See, it is getting rotated. This one was the this one was the initial, and then see, this is rotation. Here also it is showing the angle here, or you can manually enter it if you have some input like 90 degree. It has been rotated by 90 degree. Okay, so move command, just click there and select that entity which you want to move, suppose this drawing, and then after selection go to the base point, select, put anywhere, click like I have clicked here. So this will be my base point, and about here I can give distance and I can manually drag it there, so it will be moved. Then scale. Scaling is nothing but just multiplying by reducing or increasing the size. So if I select the base point here, then this point will remain here and it will scaled up, scale down. See, it is scaled up, scale down. And I can put the value here as well. Like I want to make it 2 times larger than just 2. It will be just twice. Done. This is array, rectangular array or circular array. Even within that array command, it comes like you want to rotate the main object as per the position, or you want to keep that orientation same for all the places. So these are all stuff you can do with that. Mirror, click on the mirror, select the object you want to do. Suppose this circle, mirror, then mirror line. Suppose about this line I want to make it mirror. Apply. See, it is mirror now. Done. Okay. After a sketch, we can click on finish sketch. Then 3D operations we can do. Okay, let's try this one, sweep command. Sweep is nothing but there is a cross-sectional area and then there is a path. So that is about that path, you pull that cross-section and it becomes 3D model. So a very good example of that, just let me show you. See, this has been created by loft command, by sweep command. There is a sketch. This is the path, the blue line you are seeing. This is the sketch, and this is the path, and this is the sketch. See, this circle, this blue circle, this is the sketch. There are 2 circle means it will be sweeping only the area between these 2 circles, means there should be some hole in this. See, there is some hole, and this is a separate entity, and this is actually an assembly file. So I'll show you here again. Suppose there is, let's draw a new. Start 2D sketch, create a circle here. Okay, then finish sketch. So this one I have drawn on XY plane. So obviously I should create the profile, the line, the path of sweeping at a perpendicular plane. So this time I will be taking a different plane. See, the planes are showing. So suppose I am taking this plane and drawing just a polyline, not a straight line. See, okay, this is a polyline. Spline also we used to say in engineering terms. Finish sketch. Now I have a line, a path, and there is a trajectory, there is a cross section, you can say. And then you can go to the sweep command. So first here, since profile, this one is my profile, path, this one is my path. So about the path, do you want your cross section to adjust? Then you will say this path, as per path, I mean, the cross section will always be perpendicular to that path. If you want to put your cross section always same, then you can say parallel. Means this cross section plane will never change. The circle will always be in that same plane. I mean, plane in the sense like if it is circle is vertical, then always it will remain as vertical. And if you are sitting as per the path, this model, then it will be changing its orientation. So this is the sweep command. Again, there is a loft command. Loft command means, see, generally extrusion is just an 2D surface is extruded, then it becomes 3D. There is some technical issue. Let me fix it. Okay, and but it in loft command, the two different cross section you can join it. Let's see it. Sketch. From here, select any plane, and then suppose I'm drawing a rectangle here. Dimension I can put it 15. Okay. Again, I will select a plane, a different plane parallel to this. At some distance, suppose 30 mm distance. So another parallel plane I have got. Is there any problem? Now on this plane, I will draw a different rectangle, and let's make it a bigger size. Put it 30 and 30. Okay, finish sketch. Now let's connect it. See, there are two rectangles, and with loft command, I will be joining it. Loft this first cross section, and then second cross section. Click on OK. Now you can have a look. It has been joined in 3D. Image is created. I can hide this plane because we don't want to see the plane. Now it is hidden. You can have a look. Okay, there is another very interesting command, suppress command. Through suppress command, you can switch it off, switch it on at any time. Like this command, this recently loft command, I want to make it invisible, hide it. Then I will just suppress this feature. See, it is hidden now. Again, I can unsuppress it. Means I don't need to delete it. If I want to make the clear visibility, then I can just suppress it or unsuppress it. Okay. Now, this time I'm giving you for the question answer session. If you want about any, to ask about any new command or something, you are interested in something, you can do it or not with this. So just ask. If I know, I will be answering you. And you all are allowed to unmute yourself. So please ask.
Hello.
Yes.
Sir, can you give a previous example as a homework to us?
This one.
Yeah, this one. Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
But this is 2D image. This is not 3D. Okay, I will share it with you, and you can try it with AutoCAD and Inventor both as well.
Okay. Thank you.
Any other queries?